That was the first season of the Galacticoz podcast. 70 episodes deep.
Bidget.
Shout out to us. Bidget.
Shout out to us, guys.
I want to thank us, especially us three.
Yeah, well, you guys been here.
So when the patron hits the bank account, Azam, you know whose checks are coming first.
Bidget.
We'll send you our account details.
Because you can just pay ID me, don't worry.
Great idea, what's that?
Just pay ID, that's it. How's the people going? Welcome back.
How's the people going?
That's what he says a lot. How's the people? Welcome back to the Galacticoz podcast.
How's it going, people? Welcome
Today,
back to
today we have another episode for you. That's what he does.
Azam, one day you're
That's
going to
what
have to
you do,
set up
guys.
the cameras and stand there.
Right.
And we'll do the show with that.
Well, I want to see that one day.
Yeah,
I want you're going to have to be the host.
No,
What?
the host has to be either me or Amir.
No.
I don't think anyone else is capable.
No, but Hassanin has always been wanting to become the host.
Because if you have the laptop next to you, it actually looks good.
Of course.
And it works out, yeah. Everything
Works out well.
All right, how's it going, people? Welcome back to the Galacticoz podcast. Welcome back to our 70th episode, which, as of now, is our final episode of the season. This season, we've been at it for some time. We've been at it since the last Ramadan, so about a year, 2 months, something like that. And a lot has happened. We've had a lot of guests come in.
Thank God I saw that right now, bro. It's
What is it?
Hassanen's AirPods.
Oh, no way!
Give it to me. I'll throw it in the rubbish bin, wallah.
Wallah, Hassanin.
I'll throw it in the rubbish bin, cause
Great shout, wallahi. How about this? Let's not give it to him. تعرف until 200. I'm scared.
Hey, you see this episode coming out and I'll have it with me. I'm still at home. I'm not
The
gonna tell
problem
you.
is, I think he's gonna go buy one.
Huh?
Yeah,
Let him buy one. That's
He
okay.
said he is. He said he is. No, we'll just hold it for him, cause we'll give it to him.
Nah, because I tell you what to do. No. Tell him we actually have it. And then don't give it to him.
Tell him we've got it so he doesn't buy
Then
one.
by the time this
Nah,
episode
don't
comes,
tell him.
he's
Wallah,
gonna...
boys,
I did it with him.
how about this? How about this? Wallah, let's not say anything.
Nah, we don't want to make him pay extra money, bro.
I don't want to make him pay, and I'm sure he's not going to pay, but I think let's hold it, and let's let him watch the episode, and let's let him call us.
Call him right now. Tell him I have your AirPods. Call him right now, wallah, on the episode.
Let's see if he picks up. Over it!
Tell him, hey, I found it. And don't give it to him, cause at all.
How's?
Yeah, cuz.
Asma, did you get your AirPods yet?
No, I'm about to leave right now.
No. Did
you get to the airport?
I said, did you get your
He's going there.
AirPods?
E-pod.
No, I didn't, bro. I didn't.
You didn't come to the studio after last time when you lost it?
No, man. I don't kick for me, man. I wasn't there.
Hassan, we're at the studio. Why aren't you here?
In 2 weeks, inshallah.
For 2 weeks?
Yeah.
I can't buy like 2 weeks and I won't buy anything until then, wallah.
Khalas, all good then.
Habibi.
Yallah.
Don't forget, yeah, I'm relying on you, yani.
No, I'll put a reminder.
Miss me. You're not getting nothing,
You
guys.
know, I don't understand. How the heck did you just accept that? Why would I say in 2 weeks I'll buy you one?
He thinks you're a nice guy, that's why.
Why? No, why in 2 weeks? Why didn't he ask? Why can't you do it tomorrow?
Maybe you're waiting for a paycheck, that's why. You know.
Come on, mate. I said anyway. Just it's
right
right
here.
here. Wallahi, we just found
Habibi
it.
wallah Hassanin. Snake nigga. Anyways, let's get back to what we were talking about. Boys, it's been a long journey, wallahi. It's been a whole year. I think it's time we should reflect on what's been happening so far and the guests that we've had on. I've got a list of the guests that we've had on. But what do you boys think, wallahi, of the first season?
Big howler, bro.
First season.
I did not expect that.
I honestly expected him to say the biggest podcast in the history of podcasting in Australia.
No,
Because how like
no way, bro.
boys, this is where we're meant to be emotional.
If I had a list of the worst things that I've done in my entire life, this would be one of them.
Top of the list.
Top of the list, guys.
But I'm still gonna do it next season, good now.
I'll be here, inshallah, next season. If I don't go to SDS.
Zain, did you get any offers?
Huh?
Has the contract been
I need
sent?
to check my Instagram, cuz.
Oh,
Deleted the whole app, cuz.
because you've got a social for business inquiries, contact. Who?
Exactly, they haven't contacted you yet, yeah? No, that's the thing, that's the issue.
Because anyway, those first episodes, though, when we first started, like the first 3 episodes, when it was all top 10s, that was elite.
Bangers.
That was
Football
wallahi,
Buzz.
those were actually the best episodes. Wallahi. And if you're a new fan, go ahead and go watch those
Yeah,
episodes.
that's
Wallahi.
a
The
good shout,
first
wallahi.
4 episodes, they're actually
Top
amazing.
10
wallahi.
midfielders. What a banger.
Cuz we've done top 10 everything, cuz.
Yeah, but the very beginning, the one that had Pirlo in it, I can't remember which one that was.
It was the
that's
one
what
beginning,
it was.
cuz. It was until half the season, cuz. We were
Yeah.
in top 10s.
It was amazing, wallahi, bro. You don't have this stuff, you don't have that stuff. They're in some guy's house.
It was
His
We're in the
house.
hood.
He's our first supporter, Bijed.
Yeah,
shout out
But
to Ibi, man. Ibi,
Ibi,
wallahi, we really
fantastic guy,
appreciate
He'll be
it.
the first supporter.
And don't
cuz.
shout out. Who kicked us out from us?
Cuz you gotta breathe this, cuz. I'm not into this, wallah.
That has to stay.
Someone was supposed to be helping us to build this podcast
Wallah,
from
she
the start.
can't help you with that.
Wallah,
cuz.
she gave us 2
More than
hours.
give- More than enough, cuz.
You guys are idiots. You did it on the late night. That's the problem.
I know what they did, go on. They removed the furniture and everything.
It has to be.
And the thing is, now, he wanted to keep the furniture in the garage, cuz.
That's how it should be.
Nah, that's wrong.
Because that place never gets used.
You don't use it.
Only on Eid day, guess.
By the way, you know, when we left that place, it was only used once for one hazard. And ever since then, it's never been used.
Cuz
And now they
use
use
it all the time, cuz. Every night, cuz. Every night he used to say that. I sleep over
Why
there.
are you exposing him like that?
He's gonna believe all that. But every night, that's what he used to say, cuz. The sleepovers used to go down dead over there, cuz.
Sleepover that team?
Yeah.
We were supposed to be there for I don't know how long, probably the first 9 months of the podcast, but we only lasted there for 2 hours. But then we were homed right away by Ibi. Like really big shout out for Ibi. man.
fantastic
the
guy,
first I
Ibi.
think 3 months.
Yeah, he's a real one.
By Ibrahim, man.
Fantastic Ibi, wallahi.
Because he made this podcast succeed, wallah.
Hassan, that's when the other Hassanin will be like,
He actually did, wallah.
stop.
Without him, there will be
Ibi,
no
I love
podcast.
you all, but you know he's waffling right now.
I'm not offering, cuz.
Ibi did us a massive favor.
Big
But
solid,
if
big
Ibi didn't do it, we would have found another place.
Absolutely not. What do you think, cuz?
We'll find some other
He
guy's
couldn't
house.
find any place. Ask
Nigga, we
him.
could have come here earlier. Wallahi, Hassan, that's what would have
He
happened.
didn't know about this
This
place.
is not to say that Ibrahim didn't help
Yeah,
us.
no,
Ibrahim
for real,
did bits,
wallahi.
wallahi.
Ibi
Wallahi.
did us a big solid. But you know who did a bigger solid? Simon the GOAT.
Simon the GOAT.
You
Simon,
know who you
I
are,
always say,
Simon.
yeah.
You know who you are. We don't want to expose you. We don't want to expose your place and anything. But Simon, wallah, you hooked us
Simon,
up.
you
Man.
the GOAT.
Anyways, I want to read you guys some of the guests that we've had on the podcast. Football Daily, AFTV, Vooch. We didn't get give and go, but we were close to
Vooch is the goal.
getting them. Football Iconic, Sugar Sean. We nearly got FNG as well. Maybe hopefully next season. More Hater as well. We nearly got him. We were supposed to get him
He's
maybe
fantastic.
3 weeks ago.
He's amazing too.
Fu Izzy, of course. Viz, we nearly got Viz as well. We just didn't get the timing was right. The Unlaced Podcast, Sharky, Archie Thompson. The list goes on, man.
Craig Foster.
Craig Foster, bro. Our first celebrity, cuz.
Yeah, Craig Foster as well.
That's
Man.
actually a lot.
Go
wallahi.
That's a lot, wallahi. That's mad.
Not many podcasts do
Because I didn't
collabs
know.
straight away.
I didn't know there was this many. Wallahi.
First
Now
year.
that you
And
list
this
them,
many collabs.
Yes, there's a
Yeah,
lot.
wallahi.
There's a lot of good names here as well. Like it's not just these are big people on in the scene. Zach Jalab, like these guys are massive, bro.
big,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
They're the Sky Sports and everything.
If this was in a different country, we would have them in person, just like the
Yeah.
Archie one, just like the others.
That would've
Oh,
been fire.
my days.
we're still
That'd be
we
massive,
want to grow
wallahi.
this list as well. So there's still a few people that we want to collaborate with. Who do you want to see out?
With us, yeah.
Lippy? I think
Oh,
Lippy.
no,
by the way, sorry.
anyone-
Wallah, I forgot to big shout out, wallah, to what's his name, bro? Hussein,
Same,
bro.
bro.
Just saying,
He was amazing.
He did us a solid as well.
Because he was so nice for coming on.
Because I tried to get him on for so long, and he was just kept on getting delayed. But yeah, he's the one that could make the Lippy thing happen. Because I think they work together in the same studio.
As in Cole.
Yeah.
Because I wish this is by far the best thing that can happen. If any of the filthy fellas actually come
Come
to
through, huh?
Australia and they actually come on the podcast,
I think they would. I think they would.
No,
come
I
on.
think they would, but I'm saying like for them to actually come to Australia, it's miles away for them, bro. So
Miles, you want to get Miles?
Miles, of course, wallahi al-azim, what the heck? Because anyone from the whole lineup of this, wallahi, definitely.
Give him a call out right now. We'll tag him on this on Instagram, bro.
Who, Miles? But Miles hated on us a little bit, wallahi. But we still want you back, wallahi. If you could actually come on, wallahi, we still want it. A little bit. He
Because
said
everybody hates on this podcast.
No,
That's
no.
normal.
Everybody does, huh?
Everybody.
Paul will be the OG guy that will come on
Yeah.
easily. Maybe Specs as well if he does come down. But there's a nice
Specs.
list here,
Yeah,
wallah.
Shabab. I need to play that voice message, wallahi.
It's a very nice list, and really appreciate all of you who came on the show.
Thank you.
Really do. This it's our first season. You didn't need to come on, so for you guys showing us support, it's big for us, man. And like we said before with Sharky, there's not many of us that are doing it here. So and now you've seen us commit to this podcast. You've seen 70 episodes, and we want to continue growing basically, and we want to create more content. You keep on asking us in the comment section. Let's upload upload twice a week, 3 times a week, that kind of thing. We just don't have. First of all, we don't have the time. We don't have the commitment. As you can see, there's 4 people here today. But the last thing we don't have as well
Disappointments.
is the backing, financial backing. In the Grishat.
Girish.
Well, that's in honesty, that's the actual truth. So we've been preparing this announcement.
Give us money.
Give us money.
We're broke.
We're a small podcast, so you know how it is. Hassan has been wanting to get paid for so long, it still hasn't happened.
You haven't paid me yet.
Free
Azam.
labor, baz.
Free labor for 70 episodes, man. That's way too much, cuz.
It's gonna be a massive back pay.
And on ICS, it's different, cuz.
How do you
They
know?
actually pay.
How do you know?
I can tell, bro. They fly overseas and stuff. It doesn't have a free.
That's
cuz.
with other money, not SDS.
Yeah, of course. That's it.
Azman, I think you should start with like, the podcasts that are here. Go and let him shoot, for example.
Let him shoot. Cuz you aim for the sky, cuz. The sky's the limit.
Big facts. Hassan.
Yeah,
Wallah.
exactly right, wallah. Even after sport, forget about me now. If they call you, don't pick up the line, cuz. Tell them I'm busy. No, I'm joking, cuz. If they call you,
Go straight to
answer.
Sky Sports.
If they actually call you, answer, please, yeah? If they do call.
One of the last people there, one of your lies off this. I'm telling you.
If they call eventually, you know what I mean? It might happen, you never know.
If that ever happens, Hassan,
If that ever happens, that's it.
The way you backtracked like in.
Of course I have to backtrack. Because it might actually happen, you never know.
I'll tell you this: you got more of a chance on being on BN Sports, Australia.
Sports?
BN Sport Australia, if you want to be on.
Yeah, why not?
I think we can make that happen.
Yeah, why not? We'll do
Because
it.
Juju already went there, Jeremy, bro. He was part
Yeah,
of it
I
for a
know.
while. So,
Well, I've seen that video, cuz.
and it could happen, but we just have to move to Sydney. So
Nah, too far from me, bro.
I will stay here. Yeah?
We're doing a
So
Melbourne.
you need a lot of coaching.
For what?
You need a lot of training.
And by the way, Hassan,
no, no.
we don't need any freezing like you do here when any guest comes on. You
I
go,
don't freeze, cuz. I
It's not
give
that. It's not that.
Huh.
He needs to be all of
interview
his
me on there?
football takes need to be corrected.
Yeah,
He can't go on there and embarrass us.
yeah, I know what you
Hassan,
mean.
just tell the fans one thing now. All the football takes that you've said, are they all serious or some of them are just taking the piss?
Look, depends on my emotional state, first of all, you know what I mean?
Well, these answers are brilliant.
Yeah, you can't ask me, no. After the Madrid game, you can't ask me, what do you think of Haaland, for example?
You're gonna blame everything except Real Madrid.
And after Ten Hag lost, you can't ask me, oh, what do you think of Bruno? Or what do you think of Martial? Of course, that's not going to be an honest opinion. You know
Consider his emotions.
Mental health.
because there's recency bias is involved. You know what I mean? Like I've seen him play this morning. I woke up
This
for him.
man's
You
a
know
star.
what I mean?
Oh, that's brilliant answer.
It can be a serious take, but most of the time, you can say it's my actual opinion. Most of the time,
What you believe.
It's what I believe. You know.
That's what I think.
I wish we had a small montage we could play.
We've got a few.
But a lot of the texts are correct, by the way. A lot of them are correct.
A lot of people disagree with Hassan, but
They disagree,
we
but
support you regardless.
everybody disagrees. That's normal.
So we said we're committed. We want to continue growing. We want to continue making content. They're talking about money, but believe it or not, anything that comes through this, by the time we make this announcement right now, you're going to understand what we're talking about. But anything that comes through, obviously, will go straight into the podcast and to help it grow and that kind of thing. It's not going to go in any of these niggas' pockets.
We don't
Just
need
saying
it,
that right
wallah.
now.
Okay.
Because you're gonna pay for my fuel, Azam. Otherwise, I'm not
He's
coming.
making you drive around the state, Mush.
Exactly.
Fuel is not too bad. Maybe we can cover fuel.
Of course.
But
All
anything else?
expenses, all work-related expenses, guys. all of them.
Tax deductible things. Good.
Shirts, whatever, you know what I mean? Hats, because I don't have hair, you know, I can't get haircuts. I buy more of these, you know what I mean?
Caps,
I buy more of these.
we can send you Turkey if you want.
Absolutely not.
You're not doing
interested.
that?
I have no issues. Just one more caps, that's it.
Just cover it up. Huh? Easy
That's
solution.
it.
You don't need needles on
That's
your
the only
head.
solution I can get.
Good man, Allah. Stay away from that. Anyways, the announcement that we want to make is we want to start a Patreon page. We also want to get you guys involved on the Galacticoz podcast. So you're going to hear these tiers that we have set up for you guys and these offers that we got on Patreon. So I'm going to start reading them out here. We've got 4 tiers in total. The first tier is called the Championship tier. And that tier is $3.99 a month.
Very cheap, guys. Very cheap.
Good, even I can afford it.
We're not asking for a lot. We're not asking for a lot here.
It's not much.
It's
It's not
very
much.
cheap.
When you sign up for that tier, you'll get full access to our uncensored episodes. So basically, anything that we say that has the goat sound in the background, you'll get to hear that. You'll get to see exactly the chaos that goes on in this room. We'll also be giving out a shout out to everybody that joins that tier. So that's only $3.99 a month, and that's the Championship
Only
tier.
$3.99.
Well, I feel like a salesman. That's weird. Wallah.
Yeah, like, why is it 99? Azam? Make it 4, like us.
See, because you don't understand sales. Business. Yes, it's business.
Wallah, that's bad, bro.
Give me the last tier. I want the highest tier for myself.
No,
For myself, you're gonna sign up?
Of course I'm going to sign up, cuz. Just for myself.
That's fantastic, Hassan.
Well, I got some
That's the
myself.
attitude we need. We're all gonna sign up.
Of
We
course.
will. And the next tier is the Premier League tier. That's $6.99. So you will get everything on the first tier, which we said was the full access to the uncensored versions of the Galacticoz podcast episodes, those segments with the goat sounds, and also the shout out from to all the members that sign up. But you will also get an exclusive new show that we're starting. We want to call it Do You Know Ball. So you've seen us play this game before, the football game, and it's going to be sponsored by these guys here. They're going to help us out.
It's going to be fantastic.
Go Abdullah, go for
It's
it.
going to be absolutely brilliant. Wallahi.
It's just like when the episode where we did the challenge, where we were screaming here like crazy people, but it's going to be 1-on-1. So 2 people competing and somebody asking them the questions. And the loser has to do a forfeit.
And the forfeit is a hot wing. So
Wing
we're
is-
going to have hot wings here on this side and on that side. And basically the aim is to get one person to eat more hot wings than yourself. And the questions get harder and the hot wings get hotter. So it's basically hot ones from YouTube plus the football game.
Like a crossover.
A crossover, exactly.
Azam, you know what?
Isn't it?
That just sounds brilliant. I just want to pay that $6.99 right now. I just want to pay right now. I want this content right now.
Is that only for $6.99?
Unbelievable,
That's
yeah?
ridiculous, bro.
That's gonna
Yeah,
be
no.
that show is gonna be so much more chaotic than our usual, because you know what? Once you lose the first round, you pretty much lost the game.
Because how hot are we
How are you
talking?
gonna recover?
It's going to be very hot. And I know you're not a fan of spice, but you're going to love this one, man.
But
You're
do
gonna
we
love this.
get something to cool down with?
Of course, it's going to be water, milk, everything.
milk.
Ice cream. What ice cream?
Wallahi, Abdullah, we're in. We are in.
Because I can't do too hot.
Cookies and
'cause-
cream ice cream coming
No, I
down.
can't do too hot. Because
Don't worry, Hassanin. People want to see you cry and answer football
put me on
questions.
the other show. So,
There's no other show. This is it. It's actually going to be very good, man. You're going to see us like challenge ourselves. Sometimes it's going to be Amir versus Hassanin here, maybe Abdullah versus Muhammad Rees or something. And we're going to switch it up every time. And we're going to have a points tally by the end of the season. We're going to see who's going to come on top. And we're going to be releasing that on a weekly basis. So when you sign up for the $6.99 a month, you'll get one episode of the Galacticoz podcast on YouTube. And you'll also go on Patreon and get that episode. It's going to be about 10 minutes long. And it's going to be really cool, man. So, yeah.
You won't just get the episode just like that. You'll get it early, won't you? Yeah?
I'm gonna stop.
stop with that.
Actually, I know you.
No, that was not too bad, but that's not good.
Are you doing sales? Are you doing sales on the side?
He's trying to add to it.
Let's move on to the next tier. And this one is very exciting. The next tier, and this is where you guys get involved, is the Champions League tier. $9.99 a month. You get everything on tier 1, tier 2, plus you get to send us video questions on the show, on the Galacticoz podcast. So obviously there's going to be a bunch of you guys, hopefully a bunch of you guys sign up, and there's going to be many questions. So it's going to be on a rotational basis. You get to send these questions, and then we're going to display it on the actual episode, and then we're going to react to it. So basically you get to challenge us. You get to challenge Simba on all his ridiculous takes if you want, or you get to challenge Abdullah on all his tactical crazy
My
analysis.
takes
that
are
he
10
does.
out of 10. Stop talking.
I don't know about that,
The,
but-
the only person you guys
Wallah,
should be
Abdullah,
coming
they're coming
for.
for you. They're coming for you.
The
Wallah,
only
I'm telling
person you
right
guys
now.
should be coming for is this guy here, and maybe Hassan Idris too.
Because my texts are fine.
Well, let's be honest. The 3 people that they're coming for is you, and Hassanin. That's the truth. All the questions are going to be about
Because
you
they
guys.
hate my guts. I've
No
been
one
reading
else.
the comments. Wallah, they dislike me so much. I love them.
Man, because I don't like this show a lot. I don't like this segment. Just skip that. Go to the next one.
I love that, bro. Wallah, that's elite.
Just go to the next one, because
That's what we want to see.
this
We
is
want to
what
see
I don't like a
what
lot.
people think.
This one I get exposed. Sorry, man.
And this is going to be perfect, bro. Like you could be anywhere around the world. Just send. Obviously, there's going to be a contact email there for you guys to see on Patreon. You send the video question. You get to see yourself us react to your question live on the show. And one more thing on this tier that is currently not available, but we are hoping, and we're still working on this, but to get you guys discounts for football jerseys and things like that, authentic football jerseys. But that's tier 3. That's the Champions League tier. And by the way, all of these prices, they're all USD prices, just American dollars. The last tier, I don't know if anyone can afford this, but if there's a millionaire out there watching
This
us,
one for the rich people, buzz.
this is for the rich only.
There's a million sitting across the table, but Jed,
All the Manchester City fans.
this is what I'm subscribing to.
This is you.
Yeah.
$49.99. You get everything on tier 1, everything on tier 2, everything on tier 3, which is the Championship, Premier League, and the Champions League tiers. But this is the special part. You get to join us on the podcast live via video call, just like the segments that you see all the other collaborations that we've had in the past. But this is obviously going to be on a rotational basis. So if a lot of you guys jump on this tier, obviously we can't bring like 3 or 4 people to come on the show at the same time. So we're going to have like week in, week out, that kind of thing. We'll pick out a name, a random name, and then, yeah, we'll get you guys to come on and challenge us on our football takes. So, yeah, man, $49.99, that's the last tier, World Cup tier. And if you want me to make a 5th tier, $1,000 a month, I'm more than happy to do so.
I love money. Mr. Krabs.
I don't know. Like maybe, look, well, like maybe there's a millionaire out there. Maybe I don't know who's watching.
I mean,
us.
watching this podcast now, way, bro.
Oh, the millionaire wastes his time with us, wallah.
A millionaire that loves football, bro.
That's a fair point, Allah. But
Anyways, Hassan Alpha said this to you, so Hassan Idris, because he might not be on the show next year.
Yeah, he can call in.
I like that, Allah.
He can call in. He's gonna get banned. For 2
Hassan
months.
Idris, only $49.99.
And then you get to call us.
And then you get your AirPods come out.
You can use these AirPods of yours.
And
They probably was $49.99.
it's a bit more than that. He has to be subscribed. He has to be subscribed for 3 months to get that. At least. He only has one inside.
He must have the other.
He's only got one inside. Like, that's not even $4.99. Because that's championship earbuds, wallah.
Don't forget about it. We're chucking it in the
Championship earbuds, بجد.
Because we don't want people us بعدك teasing each other into you're a championship. From the Patreon, you're
That's
a
what I
Premier
think.
Patreon.
That's what I think.
If you support us, and we love it.
'Cause I don't check
Championship,
other
Premier
people.
League,
They have the-
anything, bro. It doesn't really matter.
Because if I'm going to support somebody, I'm going to go full on support.
World Cup, huh? World Cup tier. We'd love it if all of you can join World Cup tier. But you know what? Do what you can afford. And if you can't do it and you can just watch us on YouTube, that's all good as well.
You're not going to miss anything anyway.
Yeah, you're not going to miss anything.
If we both watch a podcast and I'm a subscriber, I can spoil it for you.
As if for Patreon?
You can ask me, oh, what are they laughing about? What's that sound about? The goat song. The goat sound. I can tell you what it is.
Oh, that you could ruin it.
That is accurate.
You know, like when you put the Archie Thompson little clip today, I don't remember what I said with that goat sound.
Like, oh, yeah, those two, yeah?
I don't remember the goat sound.
That's from that.
Because he
From long
said
time ago.
something.
I said something
He
too.
said something.
Yeah, and then I said something. I don't remember either goat sounds.
Unfortunately, that wasn't even about Archie Thompson. That
was
No, it was about something. It was about Craig Foster.
You said he loves to help the refugees.
I
I said
thought
that.
that was it. Well, I thought that was it, but I was so confused. I was like, I've never said something bad about Archie Thompson.
To close this off, Abdullah said it before. We are all going to subscribe to this Patreon to support the podcast. Obviously, we're going to start with ourselves. We're going to put what's the saying? Put your money where your mouth is, or something.
Yeah, that's it. Like little best salespeople.
Yeah,
People be
This is
dead.
Michael Scott.
Sell me this
honestly,
pen.
honestly, and this look, we really want to go ahead with this, but right now we're literally just announcing it, and we want to see your
Reaction.
your reaction on this, because if you guys, like, if most of you can't afford it, I know I can see the analytics, most of you guys are young and stuff like that. If you can't afford it, that's all fine. We can continue doing what we're doing, but if you can help us out, then yeah, man, we can continue making content like this and develop even more. You know what I mean? So yeah, I don't know how many of you guys think we're gonna break through. Abdullah's saying north of 200 people. I don't know.
I think that
200 boys.
That what's the best tier, the Premier League tier, the one with the Hot Wings show. I think that one. I think
That will
that's,
go down, but dead.
I think that one is gonna. I think that's gonna surprise you. That's gonna be the most, and it's gonna surprise you.
What
with
about the
numbers.
video questions that you send in plus all
No,
that?
that one's
$9.99.
extra $4, and
Yeah.
it's not gonna be as big as the Premier League one. It's not gonna be as big.
We will make it happen.
Abdullah, you're saying 200 people.
Yeah, I think comfortably.
Well, if we can
'Cause
get
I
200
reckon
people,
over 100. Easily. for the
Azam is
Premier
saying
League one.
20 people.
I'd say it's well over 600.
whoa!
Yeah.
If we can get 600
You know,
people
I
to
wouldn't be
sign up,
surprised. Like, a core audience, we get in the first 24 hours, we
Like
get like
300.
4,000 views.
Yeah.
In the first 24
And not
hours.
only that,
Oh, first 24 hours, yeah. I'm talking about the first hour or 2 hours. It's always 200, 300. Those are the ones that you can say core. The
day
people of the
one,
1,000.
day one, A1 niggas.
Yeah, those are the 1 hour, 2
24
hours.
hours, I think it's fair to allow for 24 hours because different times,
Yeah, well, that's
different
something.
time zones, people are
busy,
at work.
working.
Don't be silly. But if somebody
Sleeping.
prioritizes it within the first 24 hours, you know they're one.
But you know,
Real
we're
ones.
talking about most of these 100. It's all gonna be people here in Australia.
That's
For
what
a
I said
fact.
to him. Easily 100 would be just from here.
I'd say 600. And we've got nice options too. Like you can start from 399, was it? 399. And then the other 99, what is it? 699. And then the other 99 is 999. Too many 99s.
Hassan, you don't know business.
Because I'm subscribed to everything. That's what I know.
Good man.
Me too.
So, Allah, if we can, I don't know, man. If what Abdullah is saying, if we could get 200 people, that would be
How that
unbelievable.
would change everything in this podcast.
Yeah, that would change a lot of things.
We have jewelry here hanging like this. This will be in gold.
This guy talking about, bro.
I'm joking. We're all gonna be wearing Rolex. I'm joking. Relax.
No. Like everything's gonna
That's
be
not gonna
supported.
happen.
Pulling up in the Lambo,
We're
guys.
all just gonna buy new cars and we're not gonna put any money here.
We might do the podcast in our new car, like. You never
Yeah.
know.
This is what Steve Harvey said, anyways.
Otherwise, all seriousness, all the money will go into a podcast.
Definitely,
And we'll make
definitely.
amazing episodes, wallahi, with
Hopefully.
unbelievable ideas.
At least we can buy the chicken wings with it. Yeah, والله you're so squishy كفيلة ساعة. But the good question is, Azam, wallah, where are you gonna buy these chicken wings from?
No, I'm gonna get to that now. My idea was, we've all been to Bonchon, yeah? Remember on Eid, we went Bonchon? Yeah. Bonchon is a new restaurant, Hassan. I said it's a new place. It's a new place, and I've seen them advertising everywhere. Okay, they're advertising everywhere, so they need the advertisement. Advertise us, give us 6 wings, let us eat it, and that's it.
Because 30 wings.
We'll
bro,
advertise.
minimum.
We'll put the advertisement here. Get the 6 wings for each episode. That's it. We don't need
Oh
anything.
god.
From Banchon.
But Hassanin, that number that you said, that's wild. 600?
I'd say more than 600, bro.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised.
Wallah, Azam, I genuinely I kind of have faith in that. I
Surprises
have
me.
faith in these people. Wallah.
People,
I think
people.
I reckon 600.
Because I said the first episode will get more than 12,000 views. How many views does it have now?
Anyways, people, please surprise us. I have low hopes for this, but these guys are more optimistic than me. So surprise us, man. Let's get the support going. Let's get into this episode. But boys, before we do, we've got another surprise for you guys. Where's the good stuff? Today we are going to be reviewing a certain product that this guy loves so much.
Prime hydration, mate.
Call him Amir the fangirl from now on.
Wallah, budget.
Prime.
I'll be honest, wallahi, I love KSI, man. I love KSI, bro.
Because wallah azim, I love KSI, and I love the whole side, man. The only person I didn't watch really is Logan Paul. I don't really watch him that much.
Yeah, same.
Because what's the difference
only
between the
reason why
colors?
I bought all this stuff is because of KSI. Wallah.
Because it's all same flavor.
Different flavors.
Read your flavor at the top. Yeah.
Tropical punch.
Yes. Abdullah, what's yours?
Ice pop.
What's
And mine-
what's ice pop?
Mine ice pop is the you know the
Menthol, yeah? Is it?
It's a lolly, bro. What's it called? You know those icy poles? Anyways, mine is lemon lime. Azam, what's yours?
Blue raspberry.
I think by far that this is the best one. wallah.
one?
I reckon you're gonna have the best one.
All right, Hassanin, go first. What are we saying?
Tastes like Luban, but
What do you mean, bro?
I was just having chewing gum. All it tastes exactly the same.
It's
Extra
not
one.
good.
Hassan, on fire today.
You like it out of 10? What do you give it?
This one?
Yeah.
0.
He's drinking more.
No, a bit honest rating out of 10.
Out of 10, honest rating?
Compared to Gatorade, because that's the competition. Gatorade, Powerade. that
Compared to
kind
Gatorade?
Yeah.
This is 3, bro.
of- Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll go with your one. Hassan, you're still drinking it and you said it's 0. Wallahi, you're a liar.
It's
You're a liar, bro.
I'll finish
You're a
it.
liar.
Chill, man.
Smells like candy.
Because you know how to rate it? Will you buy it again? No. Ask me. Tell me.
Because after you drink, just you two swap and then we'll do it outside.
Okay, never watch this. Everybody keep yelling online.
I only just understood what he said.
Because it tastes like pineapple. It's actually not bad, wallah. I can taste like pineapple now. Because now I can taste pineapple. It's not that bad, actually.
It's alright, bro. It's so sweet and it's got an annoying aftertaste. And you know what? It doesn't taste like something an athlete should drink.
Abdullah, these guys are sponsored. They sponsored Arsenal, bro.
Sponsored Arsenal, they sponsored the UFC.
Because I tell you
Bring back
what.
Gatorade.
And you guys
Gatorade
swap.
used
Cuz
to
you're gonna
sponsor
finish it. This guy is such a liar. Wallahi.
You are loving it, bro.
You like
I
it?
have to finish it, because
No,
it's
you
sweet.
can't. Just finish. And how we're gonna taste those two? as
Then
well.
bring back. You're not gonna taste nothing.
No, we're not gonna do it.
We're not.
No.
No, we're not gonna share.
We're not gonna share. We're just gonna drink our own stuff and that's it.
Thank you, Prime, for sponsoring us, budget. Are they not sponsoring? Tell me, are they not sponsoring? Are they sponsoring?
What do you think, Hassanin?
So why do you buy it then? Why do you make us drink this
I don't
stuff?
sponsor it.
Huh?
We're not sponsoring anyway, bro. Relax, bro.
Sharky.
Cuz.
And the boys.
Because why do you make us drink this then?
We wanted to review it, bro.
Review what,
This
cuz?
is new here in Australia. That's
It's
why.
not new, because it's been away.
made
It's
big
been
noise.
on for years, bro.
It's been a month and a bit, I reckon.
A month? Did you say months?
2 months?
'Cause
they
been hell-
came,
it's
they came
been
on
for-
2 months ago, bro.
Long time,
They
bro.
came just at Ramadan,
Hassan,
just before
Gatorade or
Ramadan.
this?
Get ready any time of the day, bro.
Yeah.
Try this one.
Unfortunately.
Sponsor us.
Because, I don't know, it tastes like pineapple. There's a lot of different things in there.
You know what?
Lime,
Wallahi,
what
Azim, yeah, this one's actually not so bad, wallahi. Wallahi,
Mango, budget.
Yeah,
No,
big
no,
fan.
That's what it
wallahi,
is,
no,
wallahi.
wallahi, I'm very honest, wallahi.
Just remember, if you're playing football and it's halftime, can you drink this and get back on?
Absolutely not. Bring me
Wallahi,
water.
you can. And the fact that it's sweet, Abdullah, is actually like an important thing as well. Wallahi, to it.
I don't know about this, bro.
You're going to no sugar, come on.
Wallah, tastes exactly like Luban, bro.
Oh, wait.
Because this, I don't know how this is zero sugar, bro.
Okay, you know what we do?
What is all
It's
that?
so sweet.
You know what we
What the heck
do?
is all that?
You know what we do? You know what we do? I forgot to read something. It says shake well before drinking. Maybe that's why.
Oh, shake it again, wallah.
Maybe
for you.
that's why, wallah. Hazim.
For your sake.
Maybe that's why, wallah. We need to try that, bro. Maybe that's the reason.
One more try. Let's
It's
go
gonna
this
make
way.
a difference.
Let's go this way.
Go ahead, go. Yeah.
Oh, that's the same.
No, action upstairs.
This needs water. I'm telling you. Wallahi, it needs water. More water. Yeah, bro.
Wallah, I'll give you exactly what this tastes like. My gym essential pre-workout. Wallahi azim. It's good off. Wallah, I'm sorry.
Now it's got off.
Wallahi azim. Because the aftertaste right
I
now.
apologize to shout at KSI.
KSI, no, KSI is my nigga.
love you,
But
KSI,
we
man.
all don't have the same taste buds. He likes it, I don't like it. But we're still friends, you know. We still talk.
Anyways, we've been recording for almost 50 minutes right now. Let's talk about some football quickly before we wrap up. Hassanin, what do you make of that Jude Bellingham signing, man?
Not a big fan of it. I think it's a publicity stunt by Real Madrid.
You reckon?
Yeah, I think they want to get the English fans on the side. That's it.
This is why you should sign up for Patreon so you can send us videos and go against this foolishness, wallahi.
Me explaining why is that too. Come on.
Do you not think it's because Modric and Cruz are getting old?
Yeah, but we have Ibrahim Diaz for that, bro.
You think
And
Brahim
Tchouameni.
Diaz is gonna be?
I think
a
he's better,
starting
bro.
11 player?
I think so.
You don't rate Jude Bellingham, though?
It's not that, bro. I tell you something, yeah. First of all, he's coming from Bundesliga, which I don't rate at all. That's one thing. Second thing, this guy has had knee problems. And being a starter for Real Madrid, that means you are guaranteed 50 plus games a year.
But knee
Can he
problems
play?
Can you recall a moment where a time where he was out for a long period of time?
Doesn't matter, bro. Even if he's out for 2 weeks,
No.
that's more than enough.
But that's not an injury-prone player.
Doesn't matter. I'm not
injury prone.
Tony Cruz will start a game. He's been starting games since 2014.
Tony Cruz doesn't run.
And it doesn't matter. He plays 50 plus games. And he does the passes. 90% accuracy every game.
You don't get
Can he
injured
do
like
that?
bro.
So you're telling me you're not happy with the Jude Bellingham signing?
I'm not saying I'm not happy. And it's a good signing, by the way. It's not a bad signing. I'm
Is
not
he
saying-
someone that you want to see starting?
Am I looking forward to him? I wouldn't say yes. You know what I mean?
What would you say your midfield three would be?
I'd take Camavinga. Chalmeni needs to be starting every single game with Valverde. More than enough cuts.
That's elite.
And Rodrigo,
Yeah,
why?
that's good.
Do you see Vinicius got number 7 shirt?
I saw that, wallah. I saw that.
What are your thoughts?
Huh?
Yeah,
Does he deserve it?
He does.
Because he can take number 7. That's okay.
He does.
Hassanin, what's wrong with you?
does.
Wallah, he can take it.
What
It's
is
okay.
wrong with you?
That's fine.
He asked you if he deserves it. No,
What do you mean he didn't take it? Of course. So who else will take it, Hassanin?
Exactly. Who else will take it?
Hassan, you know who had 7 before him? Mariano.
No, Hazard.
No, Mariano had it straight after Ronaldo.
Oh, that.
Anyone can wear that number 7 after that idiot, bro. Wallahi, come on, man.
So you think he doesn't deserve it? Or he's not worthy of it?
Because we haven't retired that number. Anybody can wear it, wallah.
Hassanin has
But
But
easily...
I'll tell you who doesn't deserve his number. Jude Bellingham, wallah. Taking that number 5 from Vallejo.
That's elite.
That is...
By the way, who's that player that he took it from?
Because that's Zidane's number.
No, but who's wearing it?
He's a centre back. Vallejo. His name is Vallejo. He played...
he play?
He played against Man City, actually.
Have we ever seen him?
Of course, bro. He played against Man City.
You
What are
rate
you
him
talking
that
about?
highly?
Don't
Of course I
worry.
rate him.
You rate him that
Of
highly?
course I rate
More
him that
than,
high.
more than
He
Jude
has
Bellingham.
Zidane's number, and now you're annoyed that Jude Bellingham has it?
That's different. He doesn't start. That number, we don't see him in the field, you know what I mean? We don't see number
You
5
just
on the
said you
field.
saw him. What are you talking about?
No, but normally we don't see him on the field, you know what I
Now
mean?
it's
That
just
number.
now it's just out there like
No,
that. That's
wallah.
why.
But like when Jude asks, hey, I want that number, that sends a message, wallah. You know what I mean?
What do you mean? It's his idol.
Like, I'm going to be the next Zidane or something.
No, he said he is not. He said I'm Jude. That's what he said. I'm not gonna try to be like Zidane. He said it's his idol.
But him, a midfielder asking for number 5, that's a big
Who's your
ask,
favorite
wallah.
player of all time? Hassan?
Of all time, Zidane, obviously. bro.
Zidane. If you went to Real Madrid,
what
would
happened
you
to
want to use his
Benzema?
number?
Huh?
What happened to Benzema?
Zidane's my favorite player. Of all time, it's Zidane, bro.
Would you want to use Zidane's number if you go there?
What do you mean?
If you were ever to sign for Real Madrid as
Yeah.
a massive
Absolutely not,
signing?
bro.
Come on now.
I've never taken
Come
that
on
number,
now.
cuz. What are you talking about?
Come on, bro.
Hassanin, wallah, you need to relax, wallah. All Haja Vinicius Jr. is worthy of the number 7 shirt, and Jude Bellingham is a fantastic signing. I don't know what you're saying, bro. Everybody was out for him, man.
There's nothing special about number 7. Raul Gonzalez had it before. That's it.
And he's
And
not
he was
a
our
legend?
captain.
Because after Ronaldo, they should have retired it.
Nah, we don't do that at Real Madrid because Real Madrid, that's the thing. We don't treat anybody as, you're special or something.
Did you know that Birmingham retired the number 22 shirt? Jude
Exactly.
Bellingham wore? He left. He was 17.
Even Haaland's club, one of his clubs.
Nah, no one cares about that club.
I think it's
That's the problem.
Leipzig.
No one heard it,
The team
that's
that he
why.
played before.
Before we ask Abdullah quickly, striker situation. What's happening with that?
I don't know, wallah, bro.
Mbappe?
But it looks like Mbappe's coming, bro.
Yeah,
He's
it
coming
does.
home.
It really looks like it.
It looks like it's gonna
you know,
happen.
he just said-
You know, if it happens, wallahi, I'm turning back on that La Liga Tawali, wallahi, I'm watching
a
that.
fantastic team
Yeah.
or a terrible team, guys.
By the way, you know, he said I'm staying in PSG.
Because
Yeah,
he can say whatever he
he
Because
wants.
he said
He can
it.
say whatever he
he
wants.
said it. He said
Kalam
it just
Farah.
to take the piss, wallahi al-azim. If you heard what he said, look, there's always going to be rumors. I know more than you guys. That's what he said.
Because he said I'm staying for the year.
He said as of now, there's still a year left on my contract, and right now, in my mind, I'm being prepared to go back into preseason with the team.
He said I'm happy at PSG.
Yeah, he
I
can
tell
say
you
I'm
this
happy.
situation.
That
Do you
doesn't
think
mean you're not going?
them knowing that he rejected to renew his contract or extend it? Do you think they're going to be silly enough to let him run down the last year?
You think they're gonna cash in,
They
Yani?
have to.
Because I don't think they'll splash like 250, 300.
Because they can
mil. I don't think
splash
so.
any kind of money they want.
They have a lot of. I don't want to say. They have a lot of Patreons.
They have a lot of, first of all, from that they have a lot of money.
Allah fulus, Allah fulus.
From that they have a lot of money, and they spent a lot of money on the stadium. First of all, recently they've been spending a lot of money on the stadium. But in terms of us buying players, we can buy any player out there. Any player out there. It's just a matter of us willing to spend or no.
Because who was the biggest, the most expensive transfer? Was it Neymar? Was the last one?
Real Madrid should wait, but Paris should want to cash in. That's how
They
it
need
should
to
be.
cash in, bro. If they don't cash in, this is a big
But
loss for
I
them.
don't think Real Madrid should be
'Cause-
initiating wanting to buy that.
No, but the fact that he has 1 year left, they might accept something less than
Yeah.
the record.
Yeah.
Of course they will. Of course they have to. They have no other choice, bro.
And Neymar's gonna hold that record for a
Because
while.
what about Arsenal trying to sign Declan Rice, and their arms is being twisted like this for 110, 120 million, and Jude Bellingham went for 88 million plus.
Because
plus
100
add-ons.
million exactly. He won
Yeah,
103.
but plus add-ons.
Yeah.
Arsenal gave they put a bid in for 80 mil and they rejected it. Tawali.
The thing is,
You know how
Abdullah,
stupid that is, bro?
the thing is, that's Real Madrid. أول حاجة, they have a
thank you.
certain type of like pool game. أول حاجة, Jude Bellingham wants to go there. Declan Rice, not necessarily though. If it's Manchester United really begging for him, would he choose Manchester United or
No, he
Arsenal?
wouldn't. He would choose
Abdullah,
Arsenal.
miss me,
No,
wallah.
I tell you
Abdullah,
what.
I'll tell you something.
Or Manchester City. Will he
Wait,
come
wait,
Manchester
wait,
City or
wait.
Manchester
Arsenal?
City, I wouldn't argue.
But this is Real Madrid.
No, but
This is royalty.
no, but it's not. It's
Thank you,
not
Azam.
that. No, they always Real Madrid. Azam, it's not about negotiations. It's they're smart, bro. They go
Thank you.
to plays with.
Thank you with me or thank you with
Well,
him?
thank you for, he's making a very good point.
I made a completely different
The
point
thing
to
is,
him.
no.
It's not about negotiations.
West
It's
Ham
about
is going into it knowing that Arsenal does have the money and they're willing to spend. They've spent before on players like Pepe or
Stinker.
70 million and stuff like
That was
that.
our record.
If you're willing to spend that kind of money on players that have potential only, like Chelsea, let's say if Chelsea comes to me, want to buy me, because I'm tripling the amount of money, you know what I mean? Because they normally spend on money on players of potential, not actual value, you know what I mean? So if a club like Arsenal comes to them, of course they're going to ask for 110, 120. And then they'll settle maybe for 100.
But the Jude Bellingham point is not really a good point. Like,
I-
Jude Bellingham and Declan Rice, they're pretty even at that. Wallah, they're not. It's not like.
I know, but
I think Jude Bellingham's better, bro.
No, it's no. But I'm
even
saying,
that
in the
better.
eyes of everyone, if Jude Bellingham is better, it's just by a bit. If Declan Rice is better, it's just by a bit. It's not one is outstanding and the other one is poor. You know.
the difference is not massive.
It's not
but
massive.
the difference in age amil and selling on value. That's what it is. And for me, if Declan Rice,
Jude Bellingham's way better, bro.
Declan Rice is being signed for 110, 120. He better sign like a 6-year contract. You can't
Like
get
the
someone
one Jude did.
pay that much and then only sign like a 3-4 year contract. My fact.
Jude did 6 years too.
My
By the way, if you guys sign that, خلاص, that's enough. خلاص. ما في قروش.
That's done for yourself.
No. We're gonna.
That's what the club gets,
We're gonna,
guys.
bro. We're gonna sign. This is what James said on AFTV. He kept saying Arteta is being told that he has 180 million to spend this transfer window. Now, this Declan Rice deal, they only want 50 to 60 million up front. So Arsenal will still have another 120 million to spend this summer. So they'll pay the rest of the Declan Rice money next year. So that's what the experts are saying. Our homeboy James. Anyhow, so Arsenal will still have money to spend, and they want both Declan Rice and Caicedo. وبعدين لسه they're looking at people because I think that Xhaka's gonna leave.
Jack, isn't he gone خلاص?
I think he is gone, and I
Did he
think
say goodbye and shit?
I think come on, Jorginho's gonna get sold.
Jorginho's not staying, bro.
I think he's gonna go to wherever Sarri is. Where's Sarri coaching?
Sari?
Yeah.
Sari, I don't know.
Whoever Sarri's coaching.
Lazio probably.
Yeah,
Lazio?
ما حيلعب. Now
Lazio,
they-
yeah, he's going Lazio.
Yeah, now if they're buying Declan Rice and Caicedo and there's Thomas Partey and Odegaard
Odegaard is not there really.
Odegaard is the 10. Yeah, so two other midfielders play. Thomas Partey will play. And then it's either Declan Rice or Caicedo.
If they can keep Xhaka,
Okay,
keep him.
Declan
alright.
Rice and then Caicedo's on the bench.
As a defender or
As a defensive midfielder slash
Caicedo
right
gonna
back. So, he can play at right back in the inverted role, and Ben White can play at centre back when Saliba's injured. It's to thicken the squad up. Champions League. خلاص.
Champions League,
No,
FA
but
Cup.
even with that signing, even with those two signings, I still don't see it being that much of a massive difference.
I think we still need a right winger. We need a backup. No. We need a backup for
Saka.
For Saka. Huh? Pepe's gonna get sold. Arteta doesn't want him. He doesn't like him. So he's gonna get sold. We need someone there. And everyone is saying Arsenal need a striker.
Abdullah, Trossard is mainly where would you play him where? Just left wing?
I personally would play him in the Xhaka role. I play him in the 8.
Okay, so
That's
say-
what I would
let's,
do.
let's just
But
say
I
for
don't know.
argument's sake,
But he's on the left with
let's say-
Martinelli.
let's say for argument's sake, you guys just use him as a midfielder. If you guys can't get another midfielder, I reckon you guys just need a backup for Saka and a backup for the left wing. Striker can stay as it is with Nketiah doing the job off the bench.
No, but what if
it's not that much of a
Jesus is always injured? He's injury prone. Every season he has a period of good 2 to 3 months where he gets injured.
He's not always injured, and when he was injured, he got injured straight after the World Cup. Yeah, you had a window, didn't you? That time, you had a window at that time. Yeah, yeah. Like it was an easy situation for you guys to get a player during
It's
that time.
always harder to get a player in January. I'd rather get a player at the start of the season and be done with it.
So you would rather a second striker or a second winger? I personally would say second winger.
I would rather a second striker.
I reckon second winger because striker.
I would rather a second striker. You know why?
Uh-huh.
Because Jesus can play out wide. Come on. If Saka really needs a break, that striker can play through the middle, and Jesus can play on the right. He's done it for City. No, I'm telling you what's more important, cuz Saka is so robust. He's so strong. He's the most African genes. Nobody's injuring this guy.
Are you seriously telling me if you have a good two left wingers, a good two right wingers, and an average striker after your main striker gets injured, you're not pulling through the season or in the Champions League?
No. I'm not saying that's not a winning formula. I'm not fully disagreeing with you, but I'm saying this formula can be replicated by having Jesus out wide. So that's why I would rather another striker. Also, I said this all along, Jesus is not clinical enough. So if we can get a striker that bangs goals regularly, like a good 25 Premier League goals, if there's a striker that can get us 25 Premier League goals that we can get, that Arteta's seen out there that he can get him. And I don't care if he starts ahead of Jesus and Jesus becomes backup for Saka. I don't care.
The thing is with your team, you have wingers that are scoring goals. Not many wingers score like a good number of goals. So they're both providing that. Your striker, Jesus, is not there for goals. He was never there for goals. This was known out
There's
from
a
the
difference
start.
between the goals that Martinelli and Saka score and goals that Salah and Mane used to score. They are 20 plus Salah and Mane. So, no, ما طيب ديل قاعد يجيبوا لي 13, 14 goals. If my striker's also getting me 10 goals, what am I going to do with that?
13, 14 is not enough from your wingers.
From your wingers, not if your striker's only getting you 10, Amir. It's not.
It is Abdullah. And
Because if your striker's getting double figures and your wingers are getting double figures, that's more than enough, bro.
that is way more.
That's not enough, guys.
No. Jesus getting 10 and these guys getting 10. That's exactly what happened last season. Where were we?
You were second. You just bottled it. That's it.
No.
It's more than
Abdullah,
enough, bro.
no. I'm saying, imagine that. With then you have a backup winger for those two wingers. Yeah, when they had a shit run the whole time.
They have a shit run. Relax, man.
They had a shit run.
Amir,
Wallah.
Wallah,
look,
It was actually Arteta that had a shit run.
Wallahi, they had a shit run.
everybody
Both
knows.
wingers had
Look.
It was actually Arteta. So obvious. 70 minutes. Who's coming on? Trossard. Oh, Martinelli out. Everybody knows every single game.
But there you go. They only have
It was
one
so
attacking.
obvious.
I said one
It
attacking
was so obvious
option.
for 7 games.
I'm saying to you, one attacking option off the bench. That's all he had. And I'm saying get another.
It was still obvious.
I'm saying, come on, man.
Obvious. Everything obvious.
If he has one move, it's going to be obvious.
Because it doesn't matter. I mix it up. Take the goalkeeper out. Do something. You know what I mean? Surprise the other team, wallah. That's how football is played. You gotta surprise the other team.
That's how you play FIFA.
That's how you play FIFA, cuz.
Anyways, boys, let's finish off, yeah, mate. It's almost 8:30 now.
We want to give shout outs, cuz. A lot of people, cuz, deserve
We've
shout
done all the
outs.
shout outs already.
I wanted to give you credits, but not anymore, خلاص.
خلاص, you had enough?
Well, I was gonna say something nice about you.
Say والله حسنين.
I was gonna say that I said it to you the other day, but I don't want to say it in front
You don't want
of
to say
the
in front of the camera, yeah?
Exactly.
I appreciate it, والله
Europe
حسنين.
يا عزام.
Huh? You repeat it.
I can't remember.
You can say
والله.
all Of course you remember. You nearly cried, cuz. I kept you on for like 10 minutes. Wallah, I think that was very nice actually from you to hear. Huh?
Oh, now I remember.
Of course
Now
he
I
does.
remember.
See?
I think he said like, يعني something about like you took a risk, something like that, yeah?
Yeah.
You took
And
a
then
risk.
what else did I say?
Wallah, that's all I remember. Wallah.
And it worked out, unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
What, Rick, to start the podcast?
Yeah.
We all knew it was gonna bang.
And that's exactly what I told
Yeah.
him, Wallah.
We all knew it was gonna bang. Lakin, let's be honest, Azam does a lot of the heavy lifting here.
Azam, we're doing a lot of the heavy lifting, cuz.
No.
He stays quiet over there, cuz.
Wallahi, we come. It's like we work for a company, cuz we come, everything is ready, we perform and we leave.
Yeah, but
That's how it
Abdullah,
is.
our faces and our reputation is the one that get ruined. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They attack.
Has your face gone ruined?
Our
يعني?
reputation
Of
did
course,
get
bro.
ruined, wallahi, Azam.
People think that I'm silly now. You know what I mean?
People
When they
used
see
to
me out
respect
there.
my content,
Wallahi.
my football takes.
Anything, cuz. They used to
Now
respect me
nobody-
generally
Boys, by
speaking.
the way, you did this to yourselves.
Oh,
Because of you, Azam. Because of you, Azam, Allah.
Did I force you to sit down?
Of course he did.
Or did I
Wallah,
do
it'll be okay, shit. Don't worry about it. It will be fine, cuz. Because nobody will care.
But I
Then,
think they're peer
by the
pressure.
way, we still take you seriously.
Yeah, only you guys.
You know, I saw some guy. I saw some guy at the petrol station. I forgot his name. Wallahi, معلش. Hararian kid.
Yeah.
He came, said hi to me. I said hi to him. What's going on? Shino, all this. And then I walked away and I was like, this guy must think there's two different people. Because here I sound like a majnoon, cuz.
Yeah.
The way we scream.
Yeah.
But when you meet someone in real life, they're calm, they're nice. It's probably like, what's going on here? It's not the same person.
I don't know, man.
So Azam, you did do this to us, wallahi.
What did I do?
You put these cameras in front of us.
Yeah, wallah. Now we actually sound silly because we say our opinions about football.
But you know, that's only some of us. Others, we sound normal. yeah.
Shut up, you
Well,
dude.
that's
Say
no,
United
no.
fan.
Cause-
Wallahi, be quiet.
We sound normal. Cause
Be quiet.
I haven't had
Quiet,
anything.
dead.
Be quiet, wallahi.
Our social status, me and Abdullah, Allah went down like that.
Speak for yourself with that. By the way, it's not like that because
It's
everything I say, I believe, and everything I
No,
believe.
in general, like, because people when they see you all the time.
No, there's some things that we say for banter. Wallah, man, we know that.
Yeah, yeah.
There's some awara
Yeah.
قاعد نسخن
But we're
محمد
actually
رئيس
nice people,
about
you
Kevin
know
De Bruyne. People actually think we're saying Kevin De Bruyne is shit and like he had a shit season.
It's Azam the
From
way
that,
and
no,
Azam the way
from
makes
that
it
last
look, you know what I
podcast.
mean?
Because the week before,
to blame me, wallah.
the week before, we were going wild about him, saying he's so close to the top table. It's not a matter of that, but when you're disappointed with the performance, you're disappointed with the performance.
It's like what we said about Dembele. Do I think Dembele is an amazing footballer? Absolutely, bro. Any time of the week. But what would I say about his like World Cup final performance?
Exactly.
Absolutely trash. wallah.
Let's finish off.
excited
But
for that,
anyways,
wallah.
that was the first season of the Galacticoz podcast. 70 episodes deep.
Shout out to us, Bajaj.
Shout out to us, guys.
I want to thank us. I want to thank us, especially us three. Amr, you were away for a long time, like you, yeah, like your other cousins
Relegation
as well.
zone.
I was away about
Like your other cousins, but you had your reasons actually. Your other cousins don't have
main
other
reasons, the proper reasons.
But anyway, shout out to us, wallah. We did at least 60 episodes. Me and Abdullah.
Yeah, well, you guys been here.
So when the Patreon hits the bank account, Azam, you know whose checks are coming first.
Bajaj.
We'll send you our account details.
Because you can just pay ID me, don't worry.
Great idea, was that?
Just pay ID, that's it.
Anyways, really appreciate you guys for joining us on this journey.
Shout out to the biggest supporters, cuz Combat King,
Goats.
Ali Yassin,
Ali Yassin.
Hyper 88.
Come on, man.
You know who
Football
Alpha
genius.
88 is, by the way?
I don't know actually.
You don't know him?
I'm Football Genius.
Do you know Mahmoud?
Mahmoud,
Do you know
Mahmoud from
someone?
Newmarket.
Yeah, that's his cousin.
Wallahi.
Amazing, wallah.
Maybe he doesn't want that on the show, so don't.
Yeah, I'll probably bleep
Okay,
that.
Bleep
believe
his
it.
name.
Anyways,
Yeah.
that'll be on the Patreon. Segment.
Nah, it won't be. That one won't be.
If you want to find out who he is.
You find
Shout
out
out-
who he is, guys.
Some people might want to find out.
You wanna find out the government
Some people are
language?
nosy like that.
Revealing
wallah.
people's identities. Just
Nah, we don't. He doesn't want that.
Anyways, him, Football Genius, all the
All the goats, man.
all the heroes in the comment section, Bajit.
really, but you.
And the
you know
hater
who
that
you are.
joined us
No. We
2
have
weeks
no,
ago.
We have no haters.
There's one who's been hating on us, cuz. For 3 episodes, you know what I mean?
there's so many, bro. But you know what? Wallahi,
we love
these-
you too, cuz.
We love
Yeah,
you.
we actually do. Whoever you are, hate, love, bring it all, man. No problem. We're gonna take a small break, maybe 2-3 weeks, maybe 4 weeks. We're not sure.
Maybe 8 weeks, wallah.
Because 4 weeks, 4 weeks is, preseason would be like back up and running. Like, no, but it's we're gonna be talking about our teams and signings and performances rather than what we want to do. Like, you want to do top
'Cause
10.
August-
You want to do.
It's not like we're gonna take a break, as in like we're not gonna record.
That's what he's
Yeah,
saying.
8 weeks,
no,
bro.
no, we're not. Yeah. I thought you were saying we're not gonna post.
Now we're gonna take a break for like 2-3 weeks, man. Because 70 weeks in a row, guys. Let's take some time off, wallah.
8 weeks.
It's well deserved.
That's what I want,
bro.
wallah. We're not going to come back until the...
We'll
break.
take like maybe 2 or 3 weeks off. If we give you guys the choice, obviously you'll say no, let's just continue on. But let's give these boys a break, and we'll come back better than ever. But the Patreon page is already up, so if you guys want to join, start joining right now. I'll put the link in the description below, obviously.
Let's finish off anyways.
Thank you guys again for watching. Like always, make sure you like, subscribe, turn on your notifications.
Do this, Adam.
We'll see you in a bit. Take care.
Don't forget us. We're coming back.
We are coming back. Take care.
Absolutely not.
And we're finished. And
SDS.
you're not gonna see us again.
See you guys soon. Majed.
Take care. Peace.
I got the sauce. I got the sauce. I got the sauce. I got the juice. I got the juice. The niggas look confused. I got the sauce. I got the sauce. Yeah, I got the sauce. Yeah, I got the sauce. I got the sauce. Nigga, I got the sauce. I got the sauce. I got the juice. Watch. I got the juice. Watch. I got the sauce. I got the sauce. Yeah, I got